Well, hello and welcome to Hashtags. This is where we're going to tell you what's trending online, especially on X. My name is Vivian Oguche, and it's such a pleasure to have you join us on the show. So let's begin with hashtag Edwin Clark. I mean, this is very, very unfortunate. Elder statesman, very ferocious and how will I say it now, vocal advocate for the Niger Delta Nation, politician, I say it again, elder statesman, Edwin Clark passed at 97, just days after Apa Adebanjo's passing. And Nigerians are saying another Iroko tree has fallen. Now, Edwin Clark, if you follow his political career, was one not to keep his mouth shut whenever he felt there was some kind of injustice going on in some quarters, especially in his region, the Niger Delta. So there's been tributes pouring in from all over the country. Let's take a look at them. So Abubakar says, our nation was still mourning the demise of exemplary statesman Pa Ayo Adebanjo 96 when the sad news of your passing away was brought to my attention. Atiku now is addressing the late Edwin Clark, and then he switches the narrative and then goes on to say, Chief Edwin Clark 97, the Ebekere Owe of Western Ijaw in Delta State, was a Trojan warhorse in the battlefields for independence. Above all, he was a die-hard proponent of nation building through federalism, equity, and good governance. And then Atiku goes on to talk about Edwin Clark and how he is mourning the passing. He also put up a picture, which eventually I will be showing you. Sarah Ibrahim says, Peter Obi arrives at Chief Edwin Clark's home to pay respect. Let's take a look at Peter Obi's arrival. Let's go on now with the tweets. We have more of them. Let's take a look at them. Sarah Ibrahim says, Peter Obi on the move at the residence of Chief Edwin Clark. Peter Obi addresses the media, speaks about how iconic and consistent Chief Edwin Clark was in ensuring we got a new Nigeria. Take a listen.
We're able to fight, even at the risk of their life, at the risk of losing everything, refuse to be compromised in speaking the truth, in speaking for justice. And for us, it's now becoming imperative that we have to live their life if we want a better Nigeria.
How to live this Nigeria?
For us to remain consistent in speaking the truth.
All right, that's Peter Obi seizing the moment and talking about how Edwin Clark, the elder statesman who just passed, continued to fight for a new Nigeria. We have more tweets along these lines. Let's take a look at them. Obiasogo David says, two fathers of the nation who genuinely wanted to witness a new Nigeria emerge, Pa Ayo Adebanjo and Pa Edwin Clark. And you see them there. Unfortunately, they didn't live to see their patriotic wish come to pass. Ours is to carry on the legacy and continue to fight. Punch newspaper says, Obasanjo mourns Clark, laments depletion of patriotic leaders. And then he said, I received yet another shocking and saddening piece of news, the passing of a great brother and friend, Chief Edwin Clark. It was particularly distressing because we lost Chief Ayo Adebanjo, another prominent and illustrious Nigerian, only 4 days ago. All right, and that wraps it up for us on hashtag Edwin Clark. This is us saying, may his soul rest in peace, and also our thoughts and hearts, prayers are with the family of the deceased. We move on now to hashtag Portable. So you know the singer, he's very controversial, and it looks like it's in hot soup right now. So it is a tug of war between Portable and Ogun State Police Command. Now they put out a notice online to say, hey, this guy is wanted because at some point it was said that he had harassed a security operative. Now, this is not the first time that a Portable's name is mentioned in controversial circumstances. And when you go online, people are saying all the people that would have been there for him when he needed their help, he's insulted them all. So it looks like nobody is coming to his help. Now, this is not from me. It's coming from people who are speaking online, people who have been following Portable, the singer, who, by the way, is very popular regardless of his controversial nature. But then again, I'd like for you to take a listen from the horse's mouth. So we'll take a look at the posts and then we'll take a look at the videos, which Portable actually put up himself. So let's take a look at the posts. So Punch newspaper says, they are quoting Portable. I fear government. I am a federal government liability. Then I'm a madman. I have medications that I usually take. You can confirm from Arrow Hospital. I have a card that certifies me as one of their patients. Gosh, how blunt can you go? Well, Instablog Niger says they are quoting Portable as well. I am a madman undergoing treatment at Arrow Psychiatric Hospital, says Portable. Well, let's move on. Ruth says, Portable don't abuse everybody wey fit help him. More tweets. Dami Foreign says, Portable has insulted Davido, Olamide, and others in the industry that can help him. Who is going to save him from this police mess now? Trending Explained says, Portable makes U-turn. You know, why they are saying he makes a U-turn is because initially he wasn't going to bulge, but now he seems to be the one pleading. So Trending Explained says, they are quoting Portable. This is a spiritual attack. Government, please forgive me. I've been in the hospital. All the people where I don't help, no gree show love. And then they put up this video. Take a look at it. So that's the video of Portable being prayed for. It looks like a deliverance session. And as you can see, he is not joking about this matter. The duty says it's a spiritual problem. Who's not to say he's not telling the truth? But then again, there's always another side to a coin, right? Again, we'll take a look at more tweets and then I'll put up another video for you to take a look at of Portable appealing to Nigerians to help him. And also he's appealing to the police to please forgive him. But first, let's take a look at the tweets. So Emeka Dan Chukwu says, Portable supports the Act 1 series for Netflix. They are actually reacting to the video you just saw. Olawole MS says, this guy alone now one subject. CFCT says, Shrine today, church tomorrow. Chinonso says, thought he was a Muslim. Well, let's move on now. Tox J says, comedy for Niger. More tweets. White Shark says, Zazu matter don't tire me. And then Vinci says, this guy live supposed to be a reality show. So Ogun State Police Command then put out this press release dated as 17th of February 2025. And it says, public announcement, Ogun Police Command declares Habib Okikiola, aka Portable, wanted. Valid court order issued for his arrest and presentation at any police station. The Ogun State Police Command hereby declares Habib Okikiola Olaomi wanted. We didn't take the whole thing because it was quite lengthy. Let's take a look at more tweets. So Over TV Media says, They're quoting Portable now. It says, "I'm not a criminal. I don't look for trouble. People look for my wahala." Portable cries out for help after being declared wanted by the Ogun State Police. Over TV Media put up this video. Credit goes to them. Let's take a look at it.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣàánú mi ẹ̀yin tó nílé ayé, ẹ̀yin òbí, ẹ̀yin ìyá, ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà, ẹ gbà mí. I'm not a criminal. Ara mi ò yá ni. Ẹ̀rù dẹ̀ ń bà mí. I don't want to die young. I don't want them to lock me up. I don't do them bad. Kọ́ táwọn ọmọ mi máa jẹ ni mo wá. Zẹ̀kọ́ tó zẹ̀rí ẹ̀yin fáǹsì mi, I'm going through pain all over my body. Àgbà tó ti bí mi ni mo ti ń feel pain. My mama take care of me. Wá ikú tó pa màmá mi má jẹ́ kó pa mí. Àìsàn tó ṣe màmá mi Ọlọ́run má yà kó ṣe mí. Ògo ni mí. Ògo tí màmá mi ò rí lò Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí mi ọmọ kí n rí lò. God, don't let them kill me the way they kill my mother. Àsìkò Ọbásanjọ́, Gbenga Daniel time, when they want to do Sango Road, bridge, wọ́n wọlé oríṣiríṣi. Na only my mama fit comot, fit talk say me don't know, come out wọlé our family. Where is my mother today? Àtìgbà yẹn mọ́mí mi ti attack.
All right, so that's the singer Portable looking very sober, and if you take a very close look at him, he looks pained. Is it possible that this is not an act? Is it possible that Portable actually is going through pains? Well, let's hope that eventually this whole situation is addressed and Portable will find lasting peace eventually. But then again, in some other quarters, people are saying the law must take its due course. We do hope they reach an amicable conclusion of it. Yeah? Let's move on with the next hashtag, which is hashtag Abubakar Halima. Halima Abubakar, the very popular Nollywood actress who's been very, very ill. Now, Halima Abubakar is very talented, but she's also surrounded by controversial circumstances. Once upon a time, she accused the very popular Apostle Suleiman of having an affair with her. These back and forth between the Apostle and Halima carried on for almost 1 year. But eventually, not too long ago, Halima now apologized to the Apostle, saying that her comments were false. By this time, she was already very, very ill. And now, just today, Halima Abubakar put out a statement. In fact, she put out a video. You're going to be taking a listen at it very soon. But she's looking very ill, and she's saying that she needs money. She's asking Nigerians for money, but that's not the icing on the cake. She's accusing her Nollywood colleagues of neglect and abandonment. She said nobody cared about her all the while she was ill. Now, what is this about Nollywood and the alleged abandonment of their colleagues when they are ill? I mean, you have so many Nollywood veterans who fall ill and then they're asking for money. What is going on? Maybe we should do an investigation like David Hunde. In the meantime, though, let's take a look at the posts regarding this particular hashtag, which is hashtag Halima Abubakar. So Ehime says, Halima Abubakar, a popular Nollywood actress, has openly cried out for financial assistance. I'm so happy that she spoke up. I really hope there are people that will be able to help her out. And then she put up the video. But before I show you that video, let's take a look at Instablog Niger, who says popular Nollywood actress Halima Abubakar has openly cried out for financial assistance, revealing that her health is deteriorating. Let's take a look at the video.
Hi everybody, how are you? Good morning. People are confused what's going on and all that. I'm not feeling fine up till now. I'm just good at being strong and pretending that I'm okay. This is me, but every day you see me post picture with, filter. That is a filter on TikTok, not this is how I look, because I don't want to post picture looking like this. And some of you will be laughing. What is funny? Look at me. Will I be, what other thing do I need to say? Why would somebody say I am lying? Lying about what? That I'm sick? How can you tell me that I'm lying? How can somebody lie of sickness? Oh, God will punish you for saying that I am.
That is a very emotional Halima Abubakar, who is addressing those people who had said she was lying, because she really hadn't come out like this to show her face, because like she said, she wouldn't want to show the public, her face like this. This is an actress, for crying out loud. She's in show business, and most of the time it's all about the face and the body. For starters, I do hope she gets well quickly, and I do hope she gets the help she needs, and you'll be shocked that Nigerians are responding to her. I can tell you that. So let's take a look at the tweets. So Sunday Truck says, I really hope she gets the assistance she needs. Everyone deserves help when they are going through tough times. It's heartbreaking to hear, and I hope the right people rally around her and offer support. Let's move on. Maddie B. Williams says, that is sad. At least you have spoken up now. Let's pray help comes. Amen to that. And Saviha says, whoever has good health doesn't know what they have. It is said that health is wealth. That is very true. Let's move on. So inflation, I go live for you. That's the person's Twitter handle. Oh my gosh. And it says, I pray she finds the help she seeks. Amen. Buddy says, is there no balm in Gilead? By the stripes of Jesus, she is healed. Amen. And Big Bugsy says, this is sad. More tweets. Precious says, I wish her quick recovery. Gain O'Clock says, I thought she was fine already. Apparently she isn't. Let's take a look at more tweets. The Wonderful Thinker says, this is really heartbreaking to hear. Halima Abubakar is a talented actress who has entertained us for years, and it's devastating to see her struggling with her health and finances. I hope people will come together to support her during this challenging time. A GoFundMe page or a donation drive could be set up to help cover her medical expenses. It's also a wake-up call for the Nigerian entertainment industry to provide better support and resources for its actors, especially when they are acting or when they are facing health challenges. Wishing Halima Abubakar a speedy recovery and sending love and support her way. Amen to that. Let's move on. Jamila H says, Nigerians are incredibly kind and empathetic toward one another, even in the face of challenges that threaten our unity. Earlier today, Halima Abubakar went live on Instagram to express her feelings of neglect from colleagues and friends in the industry, sharing that she is still unwell and struggling to cover her bills. Viewers in the comments section asked for her account details, and as a result, her balance has jumped from about 35,000 naira to nearly 400,000 naira. Wow. What stood out to me, Jamila H says, is that the little donations of 1,000 naira and 2,000 naira, which truly reflect the compassion of the people. It's genuine and admirable. This is beautiful news. Right. So it is a good thing to know that Nigerians are kind-hearted and empathetic. Like Jamila H said, that people are actually responding to Halima Abubakar. Who knows? She has 400,000 naira, right? Maybe by tomorrow she's going to have like 4 million naira. Now the thing is, Halima Abubakar actually beat death. At some point in time, she was so ill, she almost died. Her sister had to cry out to beg the apostle to pray and release her sister and all of that. But I'm glad that Halima spoke up, and I'm glad that Nigerians are responding, and we hope she gets well quick and completely. All right, let's move on to the next hashtag now, which is another very, okay, no, this is totally different from Halima and Portable. This is hashtag Ira Star. So Ira is actually a trailblazer in her own right, I can tell you. Ira Star makes history as the first Ira Star makes history as the first Nigerian female artist to win Best International Act at the 2025 Mobile Awards. Now she's joined the likes of Wizkid and Burna. This makes Ira Star the only female to win the Mobile Awards Best International Act category, alongside Wizzy and Burna Boy. Is just the three of them in Nigeria, and it is fantastic. Africa at large. The accolades are pouring in. Let's take a look at them. So Africa Facts Zone says Ira Star beats Kendrick Lamar. Can you imagine that? She also beats Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Tyler, Tems, Ashake, and Megan Thee Stallion to win the Best International Act Award at the 2025 Mobile Awards. Yeah? 49 says Ira Star 2025 joins Wizkid, who won a Mobile for this category in 2017 and 2021, and Burna Boy, who won same category in 2020 and 2022 as the only Nigerian act to win the Mobile Awards Best International Act. Abbas says Ira Star makes history with exclamation marks. First female Nigerian artist to win Mobile Best International Award, or International Act, really. Sabi Girl, Abbas says. And Dami Foreign says, see Ira Star mama package herself after 3 kids. So guys, really, that's her mom looking very pretty, I can tell you. Well, more tweets. African Folder says Ira Star takes home the Best International Act Award at the 2025 Mobile Awards. This win makes her the youngest Nigerian artist to ever claim the award and the first female Afrobeats act to do so. Yep. All right, this is Pop Crave, who says, put up this photo of Ira looking smashingly hot, and it says Ira Star stunts on the red carpet at the Mobile Awards. This is beautiful. All right, so the thing about this win for Ira is that it's just coming on the heels of her being criticized from left, right, and center not too long ago because she put up a video of herself dancing to Naira Marley's music. So the thing is, Naira Marley in Nigeria is being cancelled because it is rumored that he had hands in the death of one of his signees, which is Mohbad. So it looks like Nigerians were angry, mad at Ira Star for dancing to Naira Marley's music because they felt that was like her supporting him. And then this has come, so I'm sure this will kind of be a balm on her wounded heart. Let's move on. We say congratulations to her and keep it coming, girl. We'll move on now to hashtag Stop NNPCL Blackmailing. So there is this talk of war again between the NNPCL and Dangote. It's about fuel now. We're talking about petrol. And you know in Nigeria, when you talk about fuel and petrol, it is a big deal. So some dude put up a video of an experiment he did concerning Dangote oil and NNPC oil. And he's saying that he did this particular video so that Nigerians will know that Dangote oil is better. But some people are saying this is blackmail. They are trying to shut the NNPCL down. and then they went online to continue the fight. I'm going to be showing you the video in a short while, but first let's take a look at the posts. Shall we? So Hope Chaser says, we need to hashtag stop NNPCL blackmailing. The video circulating is orchestrated plan to discredit NNPCL and blackmail Nigeria's oil and gas sector into a monopoly. Apparently, Hope Chaser is for the NNPCL. We have more tweets. Hashtag this Orile Pikin Sef says, let's hashtag stop NNPCL blackmailing. The video circulating is an orchestrated plan to discredit NNPCL and blackmail Nigeria's oil and gas sector into a monopoly. Strangely, this sounds like the person who just put up the last post we read. It looks like it's the same person with different names. Just my thought. But let's move on with more posts. So Trending Explained says, another person has done a video comparing Dangote fuel to NNPC fuel. Dangote lasted longer according to this experiment. Trending Explained put up this video. Credit goes to them. Let's take a look at it.
NNPC, let me show you what I found out. After I watched this viral video that talked about the difference in both fuels, I saw the statement from NNPC which said it wasn't true. So I decided to do the practical on my own to actually know where I would stand. And I will encourage you to also do the same thing to maximize your consumption. Headed to get 2 bottles of water, emptied them and visited the NNPC at Mobolaji Bank Cantonment to start the experiment. I bought fuel worth 1,200 naira at the rate of 945 naira at NNPC. Then I headed to MRS in Alapere and I also got the same quantity for 925 naira. The first thing I noticed was that both fuels were accurate. They gave the same exact quantity of fuel for the same liters but different prices. And in terms of color, the NNPC is slightly lighter than the fuel from MRS, which is not so obvious. Then I got a generator. I drained the fuel till it was completely empty. I then got a smaller bottle to transfer the fuel into the generator to reduce the wait time. Then we started the experiments properly. For the first specimen, the MRS fuel was poured into the generator. I started the generator and allowed it to run till it stopped at exactly 1 hour 9 minutes. After that, we confirmed that the tank was empty. Then we transferred the NNPC fuel into it. And we allowed it to run the same way till it eventually stopped. 58.3 NNPC. In conclusion, with the same amount of fuel poured into the generator, the MRS Dangote fuel lasted 9 minutes longer than that from NNPC. In NNPC's report, they stated that they also sell Dangote's fuel in Lagos. So my question is, why the color difference? With the same generator, same load, same quantity of fuel, but different prices. And wait, I thought Dangote told us his fuel was going to be colorless. What happened? You're welcome.
All right. There you go. So, should I call him a scientist now? He's not a scientist, but he put up this video and he said he did the experiment to clear doubts. Now, this is not the first video. There was one prior to this, and that raised a lot of dust. NNPC raised their brows. They were like, no, it is not true. And so this person decided to take on this challenge, and, he went to do the experiment. Now, the thing is, he asked very important questions at the end. Why is Dangote's petrol not colorless like he said it was? Also, why is it that Dangote petrol or Dangote fuel lasts 9 minutes longer, according to that experiment, than what the NNPCL is selling to Nigerians? But this is the icing on the cake. The NNPCL not too long ago said that it is from Dangote refinery that we buy this fuel. So what are we talking about? But the thing is also, remember that this fight between the NNPCL and Dangote did not just start this year. Last year, before Dangote refinery even came on board, there was this back and forth over pricing, over marketers and the NNPCL saying that they were not going to buy fuel from Dangote, they were going to import. That thing is still happening at the moment, where some marketers are saying we'll rather import than buy from Dangote because it is cheaper importing. So there's all of this thing, controversy surrounding this particular Dangote refinery issue. and the NNPCL, and Nigerians are talking about it. So let's take a look at the tweets. So Biko says, I suggest we all turn this into a challenge. Yeah, well, yeah, I agree. And then he says, maybe the truth will be revealed. And then Mike Orihedima, or I don't know what that name is, says, this your experiment cannot be used as a yardstick for measurement. There is no way you could have drained everything in that carburetor prior to the start of your experiment. 2, there shouldn't have been the same quantity since they're sold at different prices. Okay, that's Mike's observation. Let's move on. So Opemito says, good test, but no scientific, and most importantly, a single test isn't representative enough. Triplicate test could have sufficed. Wow, big grammar. And then this one says, other parameters like weighing to ensure accuracy of volume were left out, etc. Sounds like a scientist. Hola Niger says, something that everyone can do for himself. There is no point arguing with the facts. The queues at MIS will grow longer as the realization spreads. Let's move on. Ada says, that's Ada Nwachimelu, says, in other words, at NNPCL Limited, at NNPC Limited is a criminal organization. That's coming from Ada. And then she says, without at Aliko Dangote Field, Nigerians would not have realized that they had been cheating and stealing from us for decades. Well, let's move on. Charles says, the question should be, why are we buying fuel at that amount? He's saying the price is high and he's asking why. Is it possible that Nigerians can buy fuel at 400 naira, at 500 naira? Is it possible that that could actually happen? I'm sure that's what Charles is thinking about right now. Well, let's move on. Hashtag this Orile Pikin self says, since the NNPC has successfully returned some of the nation's refineries to functionality, these individuals who are uncomfortable with the positive transformation occurring in the petroleum sector have remained relentless in their attacks. Before we take a look at the next tweet, remember that the NNPC had brought back to life the Port Harcourt refinery. And that too came with a lot of drama, with former President Olusegun Obasanjo saying, you guys are lying, that refinery is not operational, and then the NNPCL inviting Obasanjo's former President Obasanjo to say, saying that, hey, you can come to Port Harcourt to check it out yourself. So there was this back and forth between the NNPCL and some Nigerians in some quarters to know even if that refinery was working. But according to the tweet we just read, some Nigerians are buying it. They are saying the NNPCL is doing well and they are bringing back the old refineries to life. But I can tell you, the next tweet you're going to see, some Nigerians are not buying it. Let's take a look at it. So Chinonso says, now this person will be the scapegoat. I'm sure he's referring to the person that did the video. More tweet? All right. So apparently, that's what's happening in that space. So it looks like this cloud surrounding the NNPCL field and Dangote field on the other hand, Dangote refinery field on the other hand. It looks like the drama is not settling anytime soon. And I can promise you that as the events continue to unfold, we will bring you details. Now, this last hashtag is hashtag Naira. I'm just going to show you the video and then walk you through the processes, yeah? And then I'll tell you what Nigerians actually said online. I don't have the tweets right now, but I can tell you I remember what they are saying. So let's take a look at the video of hashtag Naira. For starters, it's about Asha Kine, yeah? It's about Asha Kine, who is a philanthropist. And Asha goes about doing good to Nigerians. Now, when people need help, he just shows up and tries to put a smile on their faces. And so this particular young girl in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, decided to put up a video. She brought people together, put up a video inviting Asha Khan to come to Ilorin. Like I said, that's Asha and the girl in particular. So Asha says, he put up this video. It was Asha that put up this video. So he woke up one morning and he saw this particular video and he decided to give it a try. Let's take a listen to the video and then I'll walk you through it all at some point. Take a look.
Wagwan gang, I woke up a few days ago and saw this post.
Work hard, you make money, you do it for yourself.
In the city of Ilorin because of Asha Khan. 30 seconds with you, Asha Khan. I love you so much. Come to Ilorin, Asha Khan.
Well, let's go to Ilorin and find out why she hit the streets to do that.
Video.
All right, so Asha Khan basically is asking this young girl, why did you do that video? Why did you put up that video? Now he's wondering why she would go all the way to gather people, bring them to the streets. She even went to the market and then she told him that she wanted to put smiles on the faces of Nigerians and she wanted to know what a Nigerian would do if they had 1 million naira. And so Asha Khan decided to put her to the test and said, okay, you want to know? Then he gave her a card to say, on this card, there is 1 million naira. Let's go find out how you can put a smile on people's faces. So she went to a mall and that's the first person she met, this woman and her child. You're taking a look at the video on your screen right now. So she decided to take them shopping. And the woman went from buying a backpack, that's after she had taken provisions. She went from buying a backpack to buying a TV set. Can you beat that? Somebody comes, a young girl like that comes and say, hey, whatever you want, pick. And then she starts picking stuff. In fact, someone in the comment section said she almost finished the 1 million naira. But look, that's the amount. Total amount spent on that particular money was over 200,000 naira. And that's Asha and the girl. And they went to someone else. And let's see, they're shopping now, picking provisions, taking some gadgets. And looks like they're taking foodstuff, oil, tomato paste, and the total for another person was 675 or 25,000 naira. And then they went out of the mall, went out to the streets, and started distributing these things. Okay, yeah, so it wasn't just one person that walloped this over 600,000 naira. They basically went to the streets and gave the gifts out to people. And see, people were receiving. Even a man that was washing his car or someone else's car got a gift as well. Oh my gosh, I really would have loved that particular one for me. Oh, looks like a blender. Is that a blender or something? Yeah, it looks like it, but it's something every lady will want in her kitchen. As you can see, this particular lady is joyous. She probably woke up this morning and didn't know this was going to happen. But hey, see, this is when you become creative, this is what happens. And then this particular person is running and carrying food stuff. And then if you go to the comment section, what one Nigerian said was very hilarious. He said, I can tell you this person goes to the gym a lot. Take a look. She's just picking food stuff, food items, oil and everything, like she's just lifting a piece of paper that has no weight. So this person also went home with lots of stuff, and then it was time up. I think the 1 million naira by now would have been spent. So Asha Khan comes outside to say, this is your own gift. And then she's trying to open the gift. You know, she just did good to Nigerians. She spent 1 million naira on other people. And then if you listen to the video, Asha Khan just said, that thing you see in her hand is 500,000 naira just for her. And she actually was elated. That was a very beautiful thing to see. So her effort was not in vain. She's 500,000 rich, especially in this economy right now. On that note, we wrap it up on hashtag today. Big thanks to to everyone who contributed to the show. But the bigger thanks goes to you for watching. Until I come your way again, have a fantastic day ahead. I am Vivian Oguche. Bye.